Welcome back. Today I'm going to be opening these Mikasa and Levi Clash decks and doing kind of a pseudo review on them. Just kind of giving them a number rating out of 5 for how I believe they are good for new players or returning players, intermediate, so on and so forth. Anyways, let's get right into it. For anybody's information, I have absolutely no clue what is in these, so I'm going to be kind of reacting as I open, because I think that is the best way to kind of gauge how good these are for a new player, returning player, so on and so forth. I can say they've certainly got this protected well. I wish I had my box cutter. I certainly don't have nails. Okay, we got it open anyways. Pull this plastic thing out, and let's see if we can get the deck out. Oh, QR code for the UVS Games website. Make sure you guys check that out if you're a new player and you still haven't done it yet. I genuinely recommend doing so. Alright, so first things first, before I even open it, we've got Mikasa Ackerman Talented Recruit, and these are essentially demo deck characters. They have way less health than a normal character, they're only 6 hand size, and they have an extremely basic ability that is geared towards getting new players into the game. Let's see. Get the plastic tab off. There we go. Now, there are a few things that I'm essentially looking for here, and that is what all exactly is in the main set out of these, whether it is worth it to just buy these or to buy sealed product, or singles. But yeah, let's get right into it. So we've got, for our character, Mikasa Ackerman, Talented Recruit. And then for our rares, we've got, This Is My Chance at a 2 of. Mikasa arrives at Utgard Castle as a 2 of. 4 copies of Get Movin', 3 copies of Mikasa's Unrelenting Assault, 3 copies of Seize the Opportunity, 3 copies of Failed Rescue, 4 copies of Flight Fundamentals, 4 copies of Roar, 3 copies of Skilled Swordsmanship, 4 copies of Traumatic Scene, 3 copies of Incapacitating Strike, 4 copies of Saving Stab, 4 copies of Selfish Strike, 4 copies of Underhand Smash, 3 copies of Funeral Pyres, 3 copies of Mikasa's Admission, 4 copies of Primitive Desire, and then 3 copies of the Terrific Trio. Okay. So, how do I feel about these now knowing that every single card in this you can get in the main set? I'm gonna have to give it a 2.5 out of 5 for new players. I think if I was going to be teaching a new player how to play, I think that this is a relatively good product for specifically that. However, if I'm going to tell a new player to pick up a deck, I am not going to be directing them towards the Flash decks. I'm going to be directing them towards the much more cohesively built Challenger decks. Because I want them to be able to play against other decks that are of a relative caliber or standard playable. So I would definitely not make them play a 6-hander with 15 health. So, and then for returning players, I also would just recommend the Challenger decks, and it is the same for any player above that as well. If you are an enfranchised player, this product is definitely not for you. Just buy singles. On to Levi. Again, if I can get it open. I really should have been more prepared. Okay, we've almost got it. Pull the tape off on this side. There we go. Right. This little tab thing out. And pull out the QR code, and the deck just slid out that time. Right. Let's get right into it. So this is kind of the same thing. This is Levi Ackerman, Strong Soldier, 6-hander, 15 health, enhance, commit, your attack gets 4 speed. So it's the opposite of Mikasa, basically, who gives damage. Let's get this open, and we'll see what exactly we've got. So we've got Levi Ackerman, Strong Soldier. We've got 2 copies of Positional Advantage, which this card's actually really good. I am kind of glad that, at least for the rare attack, they picked a really good one for this. And then Lethality of Levi Ackerman. This is kind of a whiff. Although it does make sense flavor-wise that it's in the deck, because obviously it's Levi's decks. Then we have 4 copies of Get Movin', 3 copies of Levi's Overhead Strike, 3 Line Up the Shots, 3 Failed Rescue, 4 Flight Fundamentals, 4 Roars, 3 Skilled Swordsmanships, 4 copies of Traumatic Scene, 4 copies of Strike Throw Submit, 4 copies of Beast Titan Appears, 3 copies of Toothy Bite, 4 copies of Ultra Hard Steel, 3 copies of Against the Tough Bunch, 3 Futile Attempts, 4 Mercies, and 3 Cruise. So, something I will say that I do kind of enjoy about this product, that I think actually bumps it up to a 3 instead of a 2.5, is if you pick up 2 of these for the price point of, I believe they're $14.99 MSRP, you essentially have the ability to make a relatively decent version of either of these 2 actual characters in the main set. And I think that might be interesting as a concept for a new player. Just kind of tell them, hey, get these 2 decks, put them both together, and then it'll essentially teach you some neat deck building concepts as well. So I do kind of like that. Overall, I'm going to have to give this product a rating of 3 for specifically new players. And I think the rating drops dramatically when you go any tier above specifically being a new player. I think if I had to say for intermediate players or returning players, this is like a 1. You are better off just buying boxes or singles. Or the Challenger deck is another very good example of a good product for returning players. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. Big shoutouts to UVS Games for sending me these cool products for me to open. Just really excited to see the rest of the set and open a bunch more product. I hope you guys also go out to your LGSs and get some cool stuff. Anyways, this has been Travis, aka Matsu, signing out. Stay classy, everybody.
What is up, Matsu Nation? Thank you for watching till the end of the video. If you enjoyed, like, comment, and subscribe. And check out all my socials and my Patreon. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and sayonara.